Presto Changeo, new comic book day. What's going on, everybody? Let's get going. Here we are. Oh, we made it. How the heck is everyone? How are you, sir?
Beautiful new comic book day. Christmas every week. Love it. Looks like I'm lagging this week. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What up to the chat?
Like, you're not getting hit with some bad weather out there, are you? Like some folks.
No.
Yeah,
Not currently.
The day got off to kind of a challenging start, and Janet reminded me, like, well, at least we're not under 12 feet of water like some folks in, out there in Florida. So everything else is first world problems. So I'm just thankful to, starting the rainy season out here. But hey, that's life, Just be thankful you got what you got. Like new comic books.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Yes. What up to Jet City Comics? Good to see you in here, homie. I'm excited. He got his books again. All right, we got a nice little streak going. Knock on wood.
Is Jet City here? I don't see him. I see Beckerman. What's up, Beckerman? Hi. Maybe I'm lagging too. What's up, Mr. Beckerman himself? Oh, yeah. So, man, I'll tell you, I did get the books today. I was expecting not to get them because it's been a couple of weeks that I've got them in a row. You know how that goes. So I'm thankful that we got them. It's Trev. What's up, Trev? Good evening to you, sir.
So yeah, hey, what up, fellas?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I hope anybody watching out there in Florida, God bless them. I hope that you're doing all right out there. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on. It's Juno. Hey, what's up, Juno? Ah, glad to have you. Yeah, so I tell you. And one shot.
So the problem is, Lorenzo, is you have an upcoming live stream set up for right now, and then you have the live stream. So there are 7 people waiting in the upcoming one. That's the one I was looking at, and I was like, why hasn't the show started? And like, Janet's in here. And
so I need to I don't know what the hell happened.
You have your live stream now, and then you have your upcoming live stream that's set. Let me tell him he's lying.
I don't know what the hell. I must have somehow made another live stream. I don't know what's going on.
I'm trying to tell him to go to the live stream.
Damn. I mean, I apologize. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I mean, I must
have. There we go. I think our numbers are going up. I think they're figuring it out.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh, that's crazy.
I was like, why hasn't this? You say we're live, but I don't see that we're live. And it's like, oh, because I'm sitting here with all these other people waiting for the one that's not going to go live, apparently. Yeah, you might want to try and delete that.
The only way I can do that is if I have to stop this one, and that would mean everybody who's in this one would have to transfer to that one. So I don't know how I would do that.
You can delete it. You can delete it through YouTube, but I wouldn't worry about it, actually. What up, Beckerman? What up, 80s guy? What up, One Shot? Hooked on Juno. Good to see y'all. Beckerman's here, so as he says, we may begin. I mean, we have we have the people that we need, right?
Yeah, screw everybody else. Beckerman's here.
While we're getting started here, we might as well do the spills
to everybody who I just made this wrong direction to, and what the hell?
Let me do my spiel here. First up, we got the Comic Book Community Awards, cbcawards.org. Your own Lorenzo is up for Best Comic Book Review, up against some heavy hitters, so we need all the help we can get in terms of the votes. So if you got it, I gave it a bad link there. Let me try that again. So if you got time, get over there. Man, I cannot type. Get over there and vote for Lorenzo for Best Comic Book Review. And let's see if we can't get him up on the big stage, man. I failed it twice. Let's try it again.
You
And
know
then
I
in
couldn't.
addition to that, we have the Alternative City shop down below if you'd like to get you a dope Bunny Assassin t-shirt or some dope Lorenzo comic book art or some buttons with some dope comic book nerdy art on there. And we've got a nice sale going. So definitely check out that link down below when you get a chance and check out those deals and steals. I got myself a Bunny Assassin shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. So I highly recommend you get on that. All right. I think that's all I got, man. I'm ready for some comic books. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still like, wondering what the hell happened with the two stream thing, but I'll get over it. So yeah, new comic book day.
What?
Yes, that's the thing. Uh, Beckerman, good question. Those t-shirts go up to 2X. I'll get them up to 2X.
Oh, man. I was putting them in the wrong stream. Okay, God, geez, I got to get out of the other stream. There's still 4 people in there with me. We need to get them out of there. All right.
Wow. I'm well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm an old
Hey,
senile man.
man.
I'm liable to do anything at any time. So I'm sorry. I apologize. But I did get comics
Hey, man.
today. So yep,
It's not a big deal.
that was a thing. Yeah, but I'm a perfectionist, man. I hate when shit goes wrong, and it just bugs me. It bugs the hell out of me. What's up, Brian? Brian LCS, another cool dude who's the genesis behind this whole comic book awards thing. God bless him. He's doing it.
The
Never crossed the
man
stream.
behind the awards himself, taking the arrows,
Yeah,
taking
never
the heat.
crossed the streams. You're right about that. No.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Beckerman. I actually forgot I should plug myself. What am I doing here? I just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube and I'm doing a giveaway show on Friday. Thank you. Thank you. I believe Beckerman will be there. I believe Lorenzo's going to try and be there.
Yes, man.
And
That's
I'm
Friday. It's
giving
at
away
4:30. You said my time, which is Western. So that's
6 Yeah, 6:30 Central Time,
okay.
7:30 Eastern Time. Yeah.
Okay.
I am giving away a signed Patrick Gleason 9.8 slab, Amazing Spider-Man number 93. It's the Gleason cover and first well Ben O'Reilly becomes Chasm. So I was pretty proud of my giveaway. But then Beckerman comes in and big dicks me and he gives me the first appearance of Tim Drake as Robin, 8.5 slab, signed by Marv Wolfman and George.
Of course, he's just sitting
So
on
I'll be
that like
giving
it's,
that book
like,
away.
no big deal.
Yeah.
George Perez, graded signed copy, first appearance.
So he gave
Wow.
it to me, and I was like, bro, I just want to keep this thing. What are you talking about? Give it away. But he gave it to me to give it away. So I'm going to give it away. This is what I'm going to do, even though I would love to keep that beautiful book. And so, and I'm going to give that one away live. So, and Lorenzo, you can get your shot at it as well, man. Jump in on that
Yup,
giveaway
let the fam
and
get
see if
it.
you
They
can't get it.
deserve it. They
No,
deserve
I
it.
say everybody get a shot at it, man. Get a shot at it. So if you guys are going to be around Friday night, there's a lot going on. I know I'm stepping on Gary B's toes, which I hate to do, but there's just no place to do it. So I just plugged it in right there. So if you got time, you definitely come check it out. And if you want to win that George Perez signed slab, you definitely want to get in there for
And
at
who
least
wouldn't?
that.
Oh my God,
And
who wouldn't love
Beckerman,
that?
I would never enter my own giveaway. That would be trash. That would be the
Hey, I
most
won.
trash thing. I could not do it. Yeah.
that, that would be.
Beckerman,
Well, look who it is.
my
It's
comic
me.
my comic book guru Beckerman would never do such a thing. And
Look.
there's a lot of things he wouldn't do that I would do, but that's not one of them.
Yeah, man, that's man, congrats to you, and man, shout out to respect to Beckerman for like giving you such a marvelous book to give
Yes.
away. That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah,
I know Digger Jim is also planning on giving something away. I have more than just a slab that I'm going to give away. So come hang out with us. I'm going to try and convince some of my non-comic book friends to jump on. I don't know how well that's going to go because I really don't give a damn about it. I actually did a contest. Well, not really a contest, but I shot out a message saying, "Hey, I got this show on Friday. I would love to put together a video of you guys kind of talking about my channel, how you guys don't care about it, how you don't even know what it is, and making fun of me for it." And I was just going to do a montage of my friends, but only one of them has given me a video so far. So I don't have much to go with yet. But if they give me some videos, we'll do a montage of my friends hating on my comic book channel. So that could be fun.
Oh, that's very self-deprecating of you. Very cool.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Well,
self self awareness is a beautiful thing.
it is. It is. Yes, that's and humility is a great thing as well. So yeah, you are definitely that, my son. So I can't wait to see what happens Friday night. Looking forward to it. Haven't hung out on a Friday night in a long time. Let's make it a thing.
I
Right.
I have a lot of humility, but I will say I would never set up an upcoming live stream and a live stream at the same time that I
You
was
just have to dig on me. I don't know what you just have to let it go. Jesus. I just clicked the
you
wrong
were
button.
so upset
I
you were
clicked
so
the
upset
wrong
about it. I
button. I'm
couldn't let it go.
sorry. I'm old. Johnny Carson used to always say that. I'm old. Maud Frickard.
Oh,
Uh,
Beckerman. If you see, he says I'm not that nice. I gave it to him in person, so I didn't have to ship it. Beckerman is always trying to hide his true self, and that statement right there is one way that he's trying to hide his true self. But I'm no longer falling for these things, Beckerman. I'm starting to see the real you.
we know he's a good guy. He's tried to be a curmudgeon, but he's a good guy. We see
He
you.
tries to hide it though.
We
He
see
tries to
you,
hide it.
Beckerman.
He's been hurt before, so it's just got to break down his walls, guys. But
I
it's
know.
worth
Haven't
it.
we all?
Just put in the time.
Haven't we all, man?
Let me turn this
Wow.
off. What the
So
hell is this?
yeah. So hey, Staple, what's up, Jack? Did you get left at the old place too? I'm sorry. It's not
Uh,
your fault this time. Man, oh man.
there he is. There he
Oh
is. Let me
man.
turn these dang
Yeah,
phones off.
yeah. Probably got maybe some other folks still there. If there are, then I'll make it up to you. Uh so man, in my continued quest to cut down on my comic books, I only got 13.
Boo!
Hey, I'm still getting a bunch. I mean, who was that last week said they only get like 5 a month? Was that Trev? It was no, it was yeah. Look at that. You got more than I do, but I still got a bunch.
Heavy week, man. Heavy week.
Yeah, so
A lot of great books.
there were a lot, and I was kind of proud of myself that I didn't spend a whole bunch. Oh, that makes sense. That's why I had to add you that other thing. I'm still going through my mind how did the whole two-screen thing happen. Never mind. Anyway, basic camera. Uh, I was I was standing on the porch. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. That's the last of my things. Was Brother John. Hey, Brother John. Hey, I hope you found the right
Hey, what up,
stream,
brother
man.
John?
It's not like it's not like it's an easy thing to find. So I only got one Marvel book this week, and this was the one. I don't know if it's anticlimactic or not, but it's the last issue of Miles Morales. This version or this volume of Miles Morales Spider-Man. So maybe I'll get to read. These been stacking like since I want to say the 20s, like maybe number 20, after number 20. So I got a bunch of these to read. I'm hoping I can read these before the next volume starts. So we'll see about that. Um,
Oh, good luck with that. Let me
yeah,
know. I've been thinking. I think I'm going to start with the next volume if you tell me it's worth it. I think I
yeah,
will.
yeah. I mean, a lot of good covers in this whole run, but I don't know if there's any good interiors. So hopefully I'll find out about that. The only Marvel book was that one, the DC Black Label. There's Nightmare Country, Sandman, which is an
Yeah.
awesome book. This one's in Tiny Onion, of course, and it's drawn by Maria Lovett, who's I like this combination. I can't wait to see how they work together. I liked a lot of her stuff
Long,
before.
long live King James Tun in the fourth.
I know he's awesome. Uh, you know, Maria Love has done some good stuff too, like Luna. I like that. It was one of her series that she did, and she done some other a lot of great covers that I love too. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. Yeah, 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 yeah. And also from Black Label is our guy. Speaking of James Tunyon,
Yeah.
the people have let up on this a little bit. They kind of, I know it's like, whatever. I'm hoping it finishes strong though. I hope I feel like it will. I don't know about you. You have a lot of
Well,
faith in this guy.
I do have a lot of faith. I think he'll finish strong, but it is like Vanilla Sky in that it set up some interesting questions. And whether or not this book is good will depend upon if the answer to these questions are any good. If the answers suck, the book's going to suck.
Ah, yeah, yeah. So, yep, yep. Hopefully it finishes well. More. This is DC Horror. Number one of Sergeant Rock, Easy Company. This is I guess what is this? The
That's
Sergeant Rock.
DC, you said?
Yeah, this is DC Horror. Army versus the Army of the Dead. I guess this is Ash and those folks in that storyline. This is the
Oh, that looks
Francavilla.
cool.
Yeah, this is probably this is a variant cover for sure. This is the Francavilla. I love his stuff. It's got a nice, cool style to it, and I bought two of these actually of that one, and this one is the polybagged one. I have no idea what's in this. What's up with the polybag thing? Is it coming back? I don't know if I want this to come back. It's kind of a thing, but
How's Are you keeping it in there?
so far. But I mean, I've
I
already got
don't.
the
I
other
take
one that I
mine
can
out.
read. So, but what's the point of keeping it in here though? I kind of like the Sergeant Bars cover, but
My My understanding is the poly bag can damage the book, and if you've ever taken an old book out of the poly bag, you kind of believe it. It kind of wears on the cover and kind of rubs it out because it's rubbing against the poly bag. So, and if you send it to CGC, they're going to take it right out of the poly
I know,
bag.
yeah,
I think the reason why people used to use the poly bag because it was a way of saying, "Hey, this is a 9.8 book, right? It's not even out of the bag."
yeah,
But that's not the standard anymore, right? The standard is not is the book in the poly bag. The standard is it in a slab with a 9.8 label. So I think the poly bag is obsolete for that reason, and you might as well just take them out. But everybody's going to play it the way they feel it, obviously.
yeah. What's going on here? Look, I've got you for some reason. I think when you change locations, uh, my thing lost you. Um, I can't
I'm
find you.
still here.
You are here. Oh, there you are. Okay, I found you. There you are. Okay,
Yeah,
but
you took me. Yeah, I was incognito since I was off screen. I went on
okay, all right.
incognito.
I said, what happened? He said, you're freaking me out, man. Because this is like, wait a minute. I already had two streams going. You just gaslight me, man. You're just messing with me. I know you are.
got
I know.
got him.
Oh God, look at you, all tech savvy and stuff, like you work in tech or something. All right, so I'm gonna probably take that out of the bag. I do like that poly, but the poly bag is probably like total garbage plastic too, and it degenerates faster, and it's just like a quick thing,
um,
and yeah, it's just such a shame. I like maybe the cover is also a Sergeant Bars, just like throw it away and it'd be no big deal. This is the
yeah, I'm
third.
team take it out of the poly bag completely.
I will, but I just want to enjoy it for a few more days. Like, look at that, look at that cover.
Oh yeah, Staple responding to Stapled. He asked me if the bookies got my knees yet. Lorenzo can tell you about my Monday night betting, huh? Dollar betting came through big time for me.
Oh yeah,
I bet.
well he's all in now, Jack. He's the boys with the crooked noses gonna come looking for him at some point. We may have to bail him out. you know.
I mean, I sent my wins to Lorenzo because I was bragging. I made a bunch of dollar bets off a parlay bets off the Monday Night Football, and I hit them.
Yeah,
And so I turned $10 into like $150, man. So I'm feeling myself right now. I'm a shark.
there's no talking to him now. He's you know, he's Jimmy the Greek, Jimmy the effing Greek. You know. So, uh, so this is the third printing of Crisis on Dark Crisis, excuse me, on Infinite Earths, and it got me because they did the reprint cover. Like, oh, what's this? Okay, I'll buy it. Another $5.99. I'll get the damn thing. I like this cover a lot. Okay, I'll get it. But
It's a nice cover.
it is a very nice cover. They got me on that one. So yeah, they know how to get me. That was the last DC. That's the last mainstream stuff. Everything else is not a whole lot, only 13 books. But everything else is indie. Starting with this one, which Pink Lemonade. I think this was a crowd sourced book originally. But I opened it up and it looks so good on the inside. I have to open it up because I think I already pre-ordered it through my comic shop, so I got it coming anyway. But then I looked in it and I thought, I like this artwork, man. This is
It came out this week.
yeah. It's brand new this week, and it's got that almost like that Mike Allred kind of look to it. It's really colorful. I'm a sucker for colorful books. It's like, oh, pretty. You know, I have to buy this now. I have to get this. So yeah, I'm all into this Pink Lemonade thing. Hopefully, it has some kind of a decent story to it as well. But they got me just on the appearance of the book. So yeah. That's how they get me. That's how they get you. Oh God, you're gambling. Oh, gambling addiction. Call 1-800. I'm screwed. So that's all you're gonna get. Oh man, I tell you. Oh yeah, exactly. You know, I love that pop art look. Like Marvel used to have this. When pop art became a thing back in the '60s, they would put pop art on their covers. Like, oh, Marvel, it's pop art. It's comic books, you know. But they were just Stan Lee trying to be relevant. But it was pretty cool. Also, brand new, Old Dog, the A cover.
Declan Shalvey.
Declan
I
Shalvey.
like
I'm
that guy.
surprised it's not more. I don't know. I haven't read it yet, but it looks like this has a lot of possibilities. There's a few different covers. I picked this one. I can't wait to read it. It's going to be one of the ones I'll probably review at some point. I think I ordered Flawed too, but I saw it in the store. I also had to pick it up because one of the creators of Bitterroot is behind it. About this psychiatrist. They plug it as Frasier meets the Punisher. So you got me there. Got to take a look at it. Couldn't wait to read
Very
it.
interesting setup.
It is, isn't it? And the artwork is pretty awesome too. I like the art in there. Coming down to the last few. Here's one. This is number 5 of 8 Billion Genies. This is, man, blown up into a thing. I tell you, 8 Billion Genies is a great idea, and it's going to be a great TV show at some point, limited series. So looking forward to that.
Is it that good? I got to read it, but
It's good.
it's like
man.
the number one is worth so much. I don't want to touch it anymore.
There's lots of later printings you can get. You can just you already got a number 1, don't you? I think you do, don't you?
Yeah, I have a third print. I can.
Yeah. So you can definitely read it, but yeah, the number 1, I would not buy it right now. Absolutely not. So yeah.
I'm thinking about, like I said, you know the routine, man. I'm thinking about selling it now, buying it back at a year and a half from now. That book will be a $5 book again. I'm guessing there are exceptions to the rule, but they're very rare. That book has been optioned, but we're not going to see that on a screen 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a long time. People are going to forget about that book.
They may, but they probably will. And then that might not be if you can get
guaranteed,
50 for it,
bro.
If you can get $50 for it right now, it might not be a bad idea. And then buy it back.
It's tempting
Because it's going to be a minute before it gets made.
I guarantee you with all of my heart, it will be well below $50 6 months from now. I guarantee you. You know what? Let's make note of this. Let's check it 6 months from now. And let's check the price on that book. We'll see if I'm right. I bet you I will be.
Well, we will see. But I feel like it's gonna. People forget about like Last House, a Nice House. People forget about it, but doesn't mean it's not a good book. Doesn't mean it's not gonna
Yep.
someday come back and kick ass.
What where is that book at now though? It was up to 30. I bet it's down from that now though.
Nice House one. It's probably down. Yeah, yeah. But what's up, Comic Crack? Comic Crack. Good evening to you. But
What up?
I would get it before it goes. If I would get my 50 right now and then get it back before, because it's going to be something. I would get it back when it goes down to $10 again, because then you've made money and you're prepared for when it does blow up, because it will. Because it's going to be a show. It's going to happen. My lips to God's ears. It's going to happen. I promise you. This one, I only got the cover A. You big shot like you, big time baller and roller like you. I picked up a bunch of copies from T-Fall. So I got Briar number
Hey,
one, which is
I'm living that T-fall life. Some of us
you
can't
are
handle
living
that
that
life,
T-Fall life, man. That T-Fall life, that Vegas life. Oh man, it's the long game and everything, man. You just got the man with the plan. And everything else is boom. Boom, baby. House of Slaughter number 9. I'm a little behind on it, but it's also a tiny in thing, so I got faith it's going to be good. Number 8, I have not read yet, but this might be a new story arc. No, it's part 4 of Scarlet, so it's still the same story arc about the red masks.
Yeah. I haven't read past the first arc. I should probably get in on that.
Yeah. You can probably catch up. It's pretty quick read if you just let them all stack up. And the last one is the one we've all been waiting for. You finally caught up on this too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna read that today before I go
Yeah.
to bed.
Yeah, I'm up on this one up to number 4, and this is the last of this story arc, of the first story arc. Like you said, it's no SIKTC, but it ain't bad. It's pretty good. And I was just noticing the other day, I've got like 20 copies of this book. I mean, they only got 5
Wow.
issues out today. I've already got, this will be 21. So I got a bunch of like multiple, I guess, printings of the early issues and variant covers, because there's so many good Prison covers in that bunch. Like the one that you showed me earlier. I know you've got some nice Prison
From
ones.
Grimm, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Grimm. The writer Stephanie Phillips, she wrote Nuclear Family for Aftershock. And
Hmm.
Nuclear Family was a book that I was really excited about that book. And then I read the final book in the series and it was really a letdown for me. And so for that reason, I'm real reluctant to really get excited about Grimm. But I did finally read 1 through 4, and I'm definitely interested, but I was really interested in Nuclear Family too, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I hear you on that. The same thing happened to me, of course, with the last book you ever read. We both know that. But also it happened with I Breathe the Body, which is written by the same person that is writing The Brother of All Men. I was very excited about the first Breathe the Body. I was pretty excited about number 2 of Brother of All Men. Like, oh, wow, he's got me again. He's got me going. Let me see if he's going to deliver in the end. But I can't. I just realized that a book I reviewed, which hasn't come out yet, but it's been out, but I haven't put the review out yet, is Deadliest Bouquet. No, I'm sorry, The Vineyard. The Vineyard came out like a month or so ago, and that's written by the same dude that wrote Black Cotton. And I was really disappointed by Black Cotton. As some of y'all might remember, like, oh god, the art was
Yeah.
bad, and the story was kind of a letdown. And I read the Vineyard book, and it was, I didn't even realize it until I hit the end. Oh,
See,
it's just the same dude.
Adisa knows what I'm talking about. Adisa knows what I'm talking about. Nuclear Family was like, "What? That's it? That's it? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh."
Bubba Deezy.
She knows what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, yeah.
She seems to always know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I read like we're here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we on that wavelength.
Yeah, I read only the first issue of Nuclear Family, and it was good. And I would have probably bought in on that too, but luckily it's one of those ones I didn't follow up after issue 1. So like, oh, that's a good it turns into something. I got the number one, so I can sell that when it turns into something. But like you said, it did not, and it
I
let
don't
down
see
at
it.
the
I
end.
don't see it happening.
Probably
I
not.
don't see it
If
happening,
the
bro.
ending sucks as bad as you say, as y'all guys say it does, then I don't see it happening either. But well, I guess my point is, I guess I'll give folks another chance. I'll give them a couple times. I'll give a person probably 3 chances. If you disappoint me 3 times with your stories, like Cullen Bunn let me down with with the last book. That's okay. I'm still reading. I'm basilisk. I know I know you say it sucks, Jack,
Yeah.
but I just caught up on the last issue. 11 was one that came out, and I thought, okay, all right, well, it's not bad enough for me to drop it. It's not great, but it's building this conclusion. So we'll see which comes out. Oh, this is a great segue at some point of Basilisk. So you get to wrap it up,
Look at that
and this is
cover.
it. So I'm glad I stuck with it. So I'll get to finally just put closure on that whole Basilisk thing, and maybe Cullen can redeem himself. So, any hoozle, Batman, what's this number? 128?
Is that Jorge on that cover? Is
I
that
want to
him?
say it is. It's the A cover, and he's the guy for the A cover. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's his signature down at the bottom. I think so. Yeah, Ja.
Nice.
I gotta catch up. I don't think I read the last issue of this one. And I also need to read all 3 of those Catwoman backstories, so I didn't read any of those yet. So I got a little catching up to do on Batman.
You gotta get a close up of that cover. It is pretty cool, man. I like it.
It is. It is. That's the best I can do right now. But I'll
I
whip around a
like
different cam
I
next
like
time.
the Matine. No, I was just saying to the audience, if you got to really get a look at it. But I
Oh yeah.
really like the C cover, the Matina C cover for 128. I think it's really good, man. I
Hmm.
bought too many of them.
Well, now that you mentioned this, the one here. This is
Yes, that one.
the funky cold Matina,
Beckerman.
as our guy would say.
Beck Beckerman's probably gone because he watches AEW with his wife on Wednesday nights, but he hates Matina. But I love this
He
cover. I
hates
think it's
Matina.
I
What did
think it's
Matina
great.
do to you, Beckerman?
Yeah.
Does he owe you money? Is
So
he just a bad
Matina,
guy?
I guess there was a controversy a while back where man is like I've been known for what is it? Did he say light boxing and stealing people's covers without giving them credit? You know, and so he doesn't like him for that reason. I don't know.
Mm.
But this
Well,
is all I don't like him.
well, hey,
Or he doesn't like him, I should say.
to each their own. It's everyone's got a right to like or
I
dislike
love
somebody.
this cover.
I,
Beckerman's prickly, you know. He has strong opinions about comic book things. You know what I mean?
oh,
Very strong opinions.
he's not by himself. Trust me, he's not by himself. There's some prickly and very opinionated folks in our hobby. I don't know if you've I don't know if you've known that or not. If you noticed it or not, I should
I
say.
enjoy them.
Hey,
They're fun.
I'm always showing my age. If I'm not showing it, hey, I apologize. I meant to be showing it because everybody knows I'm an old guy. Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. I'm a little more forgiving on the whole light boxing thing. I know it still takes work to make that happen. I mean, you can use the form to block it in, but you still got to do the work. I mean, this didn't come easy.
Neil Adams. Neil Adams was a big proponent of light
Neil
boxing and
Adams, man.
freezing instead.
Neil
It was
Adams.
all part of becoming a better artist and figuring out how to draw things better. And I like that. So I don't have a problem with it either. I watched this show called Ink Master. It's on Paramount Plus, and a lot of times the artists they would give them shit because they're saying they're doing the light boxing or they're tracing something real. And it's like, I don't care, dude. As long as the tattoo's dope, who cares,
Got to
man? I
work.
don't care.
That's the bottom line. The end result's gotta look good. And that's an episode of Fat Man Beyond where Neil Adams talks to Kevin Smith about that whole thing. He's like, look, and this is one of the greatest artists of all time. He said, yeah, I use references, I trace, I do all that stuff, and this guy's great. Because if you tried to draw, you know what I'm talking about. It's not easy. You can trace some shit, but you can have your 3-year-old trace something too. They gonna look like Martinez.
Yeah. That would
So
be something that, like, if they were to use reference and, like, take a photo and then kind of draw the photo. I'm like, bro, that's impressive too. Why is that bad? I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
yeah, I mean, well, we have our purist, and that's cool. You want to be a
But
purist,
but
that's on you.
all that said, Beckerman's main problem was not the light boxing. It was the swiping people's covers without giving them credit. That was his main
Oh,
issue.
but here's the thing. There's only so many poses. You know, I mean, you can. Oh, you stole that pose from ASM number 56. Well, I- you can only draw so many action-oriented poses. It's just if you draw it as just looking at it and drawing it, that's still like making it your own. So, but to each their own.
No, but if your cover looks exactly like their cover,
Oh, then
and you looked at their cover,
that could be a problem.
then maybe you should probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, you change a little bit here and there. You can tweak it. You know. So this
Yeah.
is Guillaume March, who famously did drew the Batman series a while back, and also did Carmen, my favorite book of last year. I digress. He's got a
Don't
cover.
don't quote me on this, but I watch him on a Spanish channel, and I think it's Guillaume Marc.
Ooh, that would make so much sense that the H is silent and the R is silent.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, because when I was doing my videos, I was like, all right, I need to know how to say his name. Let me go look it up. And that's what I was like, Guillaume Marc.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
there
mean,
you
I'm just getting used to the L's being silent and in those names. So hey,
go.
I'm working my way through it. Please bear with me. I'm old. Did I mention I'm old? All right.
The Jock 150s are always nice. I'm not gonna ever
Aren't
get
they?
one, but they're always really nice.
They are. So if I just stumble across one somewhere for a decent price, I'll get one. But I just can't pay the multiple.
No,
Looks
no.
good. And then there's the 1 in 25 Ryan Sook cover. It's
I like
pretty.
Ryan Sook. He's dope.
Yeah.
He's got a really nice Two Moons cover that I loved.
Two
And he's
Moons.
got a nice Basilisk 1 in 25 coming up. That's gorgeous. Actually, it's the B cover too, I think.
Oh man, I gotta I gotta finish Two Moons. I just remember I didn't finish the last 2 issues of that book, and I think that arc is already finished. I want the next arc to start before I get a chance to finish it. That was a really good book, really
Yeah, it was cool.
underrated book.
I liked it. It was
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Oh yeah, it was
It's
awesome.
not a book that I'd be like, "Hey, you got to read it," but it was a book that I felt it was worth my time.
It surprised me. I
I
mean,
enjoyed it.
I just jumped on as a on a lark and stayed for all 10 issues. So yeah, yeah. Frank Frazetta, one of the greats. One of the greats, Frank Frazetta, those awesome paintings. Alex Ross. Alex Ross is a unicorn. Alex Ross is a guy. Alex Ross can watercolor in his sleep. So that's a gift from God right there. He's one of those people, man. That's just like he's born to create awesome art. And look who's back.
I remember when I was a kid and I learned that artists would get real naked women to sit in front of them to paint, and I was like, yeah, I need to be an artist.
You think I want to be an artist?
Sadly, I can't. Sadly, I have no artistic ability.
Your 12-year-old self, like,
do.
ooh, they do. They get to look at naked ladies.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but I love women like Prince loved women.
Oh, now you're talking. Uh, but yeah, you know what? This funny thing, I thought the same thing. When I enrolled in art school, when I got into my first life drawing class, I thought it'd be then after a while, it's not a big deal. It's like, I just want to get this lighting right.
Boo!
I
No,
just want to get this
never
shading
be
right.
true.
You forget all
Never
about
be
it.
true.
You forget all about it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a naked person in front of you, You just
I'm a different Lorenzo.
Hey, hey.
I've been horny since 3rd I've been horny since 3rd grade, bruh.
I hear you. It's a funny story about one time we were like in life drawing class, in my first year of art school, my only year because I dropped out after this first. But we were in this life drawing class, and then the instructor had to leave, and this model was up there in a long pose. Poses are imagine trying to hold a pose naked in a cold room with a bunch of strangers looking at you. So you can kind of imagine what's going through her mind, you know. And and the girls had a name for her because she was a redhead. They called her the burning bush. I'll let you figure out why. So the model just stood there, and then people started like chatting amongst themselves, like murmuring rather than paying attention. And she just said, "Quiet." Like, oh my gosh, she spoke. you know, how dare you speak? You're just like you're supposed to be like just a prop for us. You know, it was pretty funny that like, oh, and everybody just got quiet. Like, oh, the teacher had demanded that they knock it off. You know, it was, I'll never forget that. Wow, you just smoked the joint. That's
Visa,
because
that is my nat that's my natural look when I smile. My kids have that problem. My niece and nephew have that problem. When we smile, we look like we're high as hell. I get
this
that all the time, yeah.
this man has kids. That's why he has any sleep. That's why he looks like that. Look at me. I look
I
refreshed.
am always
And I smoked the joint not that
Lorenzo
long
knows
ago.
is I get I get up at 5 a.m. every day, and, I go to bed as soon as this show is over.
Yeah, I know. I'd be keeping you up right now. I know we are.
But I will say it'd be a lot cooler if I did.
Oh my God, was that Comics Talk Weekly? You were a patient for a nursing class. What did they do to you, man? I mean, I know they use cadavers. What they use to like live people, like look at your parts and like, whoa, this is a so and so, and that's the blah 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 blah. But people just, God bless
I
you.
get the impression that I get the impression Phil probably enjoyed that
Yes. Well, you
because
might.
the nursing class 90% 90% ladies.
Yes, you know it. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. But still, I would feel weird, you know, if I'm standing there. I think you got it. Talking about, I know, giving out. Yeah, yeah. How appropriate. I didn't get the whole biblical reference there. That was awesome. That was a moment that will live in my memory forever. Uh, uh, so the Hulk is back. Hulk and Ryan Otley is back. Thank man the stars for Ryan Otley and his awesome artwork and him being the regular.
Phil said he thought it would be fun, but it was
I thought it was not. I'll bet, man. I was just like, you know what? I know I committed to do this a few more times, but I ain't coming back. No, no,
Turns out there was no happy ending.
no happy. It's like my last
No
massage.
happy
Yes,
ending.
as Otto from The Simpsons would say.
Always a always a disappointment, right?
Wait, this is not what you promised me. And there's a Dale Keown cover. There's a Dale Keown sighting in the world of comics. I've noticed him
Ooh,
doing that much
that's
stuff.
rude. Is that a is that an ASM 316 homage? Kind of.
See, you seeing all these homages, man. I just see like man, man, you're turning into quite the
It's not exact.
the comic file. See, but look how hard this is to you got to get this. You want the dramatic fingers too, trying to get those dramatic fingers going and all that stuff, man. I'm sure he uses some other kind of a
It's definitely
reference.
not yeah, it's not exact at all, but
No, but Keown's artwork looks like it's evolving too. He's known for that super. He's one of those people, kind of like Jim Lee and those folks who use lots and lots of McFarlane, like lots of cross hatching and lines and stuff. This is interesting, and it's just a regular
I
cover.
like it. It's a nice
Yeah,
cover. It's a
this
very
one is a
nice
1 in 25. The Panosian. This is your classic like Savage Hulk look. This is kind of from the Immortal Hulk, I think. That kind of look. Hulk smash. I see what you did there. If I can find this one, I might get this. I kind of like this. If it's not too crazy. And it can be had sometimes for around $10 if you're lucky. On mycomicshop.com, that is. Shameless plug.
Dang.
Hey, Edge of Spider-Verse.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What you got?
No, go ahead. Edge of Spider-Verse, go ahead.
Oh, Edge of Spider-Verse, which which I know that you love because of all these first appearances, is going to be out next week.
Yes.
And
so there's a first appearance in this book. Wow, that's a shocker.
I know, right? Who knew? Who knew? Not only that, it's Hunter Spider, Web Weaver, and who the hell is that?
Oh boy,
Style Spider or something.
Go out. You heard it here first. This is the next book.
Yes, breaking news.
End of these
first
books.
Appearance. And
we're all gonna be rich.
And Web Weaver. Web Weaver is looking fantastic here in this ensemble here. It's like one of my favorite design covers. This is a 1 in 10 by Chris Anka. I might look for this. I kind of like the Web Weaver thing.
Have you read this? Have you read the series at all?
The Spider-Verse book? I'm stacking them.
Edge of Spider-Verse.
I'm stacking them. It's a 5-issue series, so I'm gonna let them all stack up. I gotta finish Miles first. I haven't even gotten to this yet, so yeah. Some of them just stacking.
It says there's 3 new spiders.
You got it.
3 new first appearances.
And one of them is this dude here. Is kind of
not just one.
That's like if you flood it, one of them has got to stick. It's like throwing shit up against the wall. Something's got to stick. So there's a Kraven the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter Spider. Bam, you're welcome. One of these is going to take off here. Either Web Weaver or the Kraven the Hunter, whatever the hell you call Hunter Spider. Yes, Hunter Spider. Yes. I guess some of Kraven's DNA got into a spider.
Once again, Adisa and I on the same page. She said shameless. I agree. This shit is shameless. Marvel is shameless.
Shame. Shame is overrated. Yes. It's about selling books, baby. Books. Move those units. Keep them going. And Hunter Spider. Web Weaver. Web Weaver is the only superhero who can grab a superhero or grab a supervillain and then look fabulous as they walk down the runway. So look for that.
God.
This is
catwalk.
On the catwalk. So yeah. They're without shame. You're welcome. Speaking of without shame, how about let's do the Spider-Man book all over again, huh? But people are excited about this, though. What say ye?
What? I haven't. This is the first I've ever heard of it. What is it?
What? Are you serious? You haven't heard of this?
No. So this is in addition to ASM?
Yeah, just like they did, when McFarlane started his run. That was McFarlane's. This is like volume 10 probably of the McFarlane run of Spider-Man. Not Amazing Spider-Man, just Spider-Man. Just more money for us every month for our flagship character, don't you know?
Nah.
There's our guy. What's up, Willie?
I like that Mike. You see that Mike Mayhew, though? Spider-Man 1 homage?
Well, that's what I'm saying. People are excited for this. Because Bagley is drawing it. There's people who hate J.R. Jr., they're excited about that. So Bagley is drawing it. But they don't particularly like Slott. Some people don't like Slott's writing, I guess. So you can't please everybody. But, Bagley kind of flashes back to, Ultimate Spider-Man. Shout out. R.I.P.
I got one of my childhood books signed by him.
Did you? Bags?
ASM 375.
Yeah.
He's a lefty.
Is he? So many good artists are lefties. I don't know what's up with that. I think because they say that the artistic side of the brain works from the right to the left hand. That's what makes those left-handers be so much better at art. But I bet you took a survey of how many people are left-handed and cartoonists and comic book writers and artists and drawers, I should say. A lot of them would be a large portion of them would be left-handed. That's been my experience.
I can't I
it's just
can't remember Southpaw Brad, and he kept pointing them out. Like Georges Giante was left-handed too. There was a bunch of them.
yeah. I mean, like I said,
I don't have facts to back this up.
but I believe it. I believe it. It's anecdotal evidence, 100%. But I believe that that's the case. It's a very strong belief.
I love that
And
Arthur Adams. I'm not buying this, but I
love me
might
some
buy
Arthur
that
Adams.
cover.
I do like Arthur Adams' style, man. He does give a kind of a pouty look to his female characters, which is kind of a thing for some folks. And then there's the Del Auto, which is a very nice cover. And then
there's a lot of good ones on this.
The Inhyuk Lee, which is, of course, everyone knows what this is from. AF, Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
So that's a swipe. You ain't seeing nothing. Look at this. A direct swipe.
Well, he gives, but if you look at that, if you look at the cover, it says Inhyuk Lee after Kirby and Ditto. Though.
Of course,
he gives the credit, and that's what Matisse didn't do.
Oh, well, this is one of those covers, not the Amazing Fantasy one, but this one, which is really from the McFarlane Spider-Man #1. I think the A cover.
I like how he's looking at you instead of looking down, though. I like it.
He did switch the head angle. Look at you. You're just a student of the game here. All right. He's even got the B cover by
I know the 90s books. I have a bunch of those Spider-Man ones. I have the silver one, the gold one, the regular one. I have a bunch of them. I have one still in a poly bag even.
Yeah, you just Rain Man for those 90s books, aren't you? You just know them, man, off the without even looking. Does Gwen she's like, I don't know. She looks a little, forlorn.
On. She looked fine.
She's getting a little side eye there, but I don't know if she looks sick. She's like, I'm pouty.
I like it.
I might look for one of these. Oh, not that one. I might look for one of these though. I like the McFarlane.
Those would be exclusive. You have to go to the store probably to get it, right? That's probably exclusive.
Both of them, I don't know. Both of them, they didn't. Well, sometimes League of Geeks doesn't give
attribution. Yeah, I'll find out. I bet you it's an exclusive.
I know you will.
Mike Mayhew Studio. Yeah, Mike Mayhew Studio exclusive.
Well, hey, I might, just go to his website and get it. That's not a big deal.
Yeah. If you're not gonna find it in the shop, you're gonna have to go get it from him.
Good enough. Fair enough. Berto Ramos also is doing one, which I don't think it's what am I trying to say? A ratio, but looks pretty cool. It's one of those everybody. I used to love everybody covers. Like George Perez used to love to draw those kind of covers, man. Those he squeezes everybody in. There's like, man, you name it, they were in there. Talk about the Spider-Verse.
So it'll be if you want both, it's 50 or 20 for one of them.
Really? Wait, 20 for one?
It looks like you can only get the silver one by doing both. By doing the couple for 50.
I see. Okay.
But if you want just the other one, it's $20.
All right. Well, hey.
Yeah, I'm over them tickling my 90s bone. It's been working on me for a while, but I'm over it now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love it so much.
Although I like how he changed the angle of the head, though. I do like that,
but not $50 worth of huh? So okay.
Well, that's for both of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's for both.
But only we can get this one is by buying both of them. So, Hey, make
We'll
that
see if
money,
I hit any
AU.
of these parlays. Let me see if I hit this 20 leg parlay tomorrow
Oh
night.
man, you know you're sitting on a fortune. You might as well go ahead and get that book. Go ahead. Might as well go ahead and get this Frank Miller 1 in 50, which is it's by Frank Miller, but you know I personally rather have one of the ones by Mayhew. This is probably
I'm
easier to
good.
get because I don't know. You never know. This could blow up. Who knows? It's
Dude, look at it. Look at the feet on that. It looks like the Thing's feet. It looks like the Thing put
well,
on.
he's flashing back to there was a point when he's almost like he's doing almost JR Jr. like where there was a point where Spidey's you could almost he almost wore like those toe shoes that people wear sometimes, you know, those sandals or whatever those
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
like
Yeah.
yeah. When you think about it, you know,
I
you have to
like the
wear
color scheme.
oh,
No,
that's
I'm
very
sorry.
Frank Miller. Yeah. Yeah, the very
I like the
negative
color
space.
scheme. I like what he did with the negative space with the black, but I hate the way he drew his feet more than anything. I hate it.
Oh, like Beckham's got some company in that persnickety race there.
And his hands aren't that good either, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not.
The great Frank Miller's hands aren't that good. Oh my God, no.
It's
And
cool though. If
the
you're a
great
Frank
Steve
Miller
Ditko.
fan, you're getting it.
What do you think of Ditko?
It's cool. Let me get a closer look at this one.
Yeah. I wonder if the estate of, I'm sure they do. I guess they do. I'm saying I wouldn't say they sure. The estate of Steve
Oh,
Ditko probably gets a
that's
cut when they
the.
use this.
I know that ain't 1 in 1.
That's a 1 in 100 all day. That's a 1 in 100. So it's very unlikely I will get this one.
I know that. Yeah, pass. Hard pass. I like the ultimate Fallout homage.
Yeah.
See that one?
Yeah, it was Jesus. It looked like Spider Ham's feet. Man, you and the D's are just like, you know, kindred spirits, man. Y'all got the same.
I mean, am I telling lies? I'm here. I'm just telling the truth,
You're
man.
not,
That was
you're
those
not.
feet were ridiculous.
This Juno saying like she's got a substance abuse problem there. She's been doing those everybody covers too. Oh my God, yeah. G.I. Joe.
You know what? Now that Juno says it, I can't unsee it.
But isn't G.I. Joe a
Her nose.
dynamite property?
No, I don't think so. Aren't they with IDW licensed by Marvel?
Really?
I don't know though. I have no idea.
I don't
That's
know.
Hasbro, isn't it?
Hasbro is probably owned by somebody else, though, I bet you. Hello, my friend. How are you? What's up? Sleepy Reader.
Oh,
Damien.
Damien, what up? Damien is also up for comic book community award. So while you're voting for Lorenzo for best comic book review, vote for Damien for
this is the man who deserves it right
the
here.
Lifetime
Yes.
Award.
Absolutely. Oh, give it to this man here. He's got the Lifetime Achievement Award. I've only been here a minute.
Absolutely, get your votes in.
All right, and here's Oros Burrow Snakes checking in. Double stream.
How did this happen? Double stream.
I know.
I screwed it up.
I know.
Everybody's confused.
I know. I blame you. You confused
Better
me.
luck.
Made me click the wrong button.
Better luck. Better luck next week. Wait a second. What?
Oh wow.
I blame. Let's blame my wife. I blame my wife. It's her
fault. No. I'm sure she had nothing to do with it.
What is that Jimmy Buffett? What's that Jimmy Buffett song?
But I know Margaritaville.
There's a woman to blame. Yeah, there's a woman to blame somewhere. Let's find her.
Waiting for my last shaker. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I won't put y'all
last
through that.
Shaker. Where's the salt? Where's the goddamn salt? Oh, sorry.
Enough of this 100 Ditko nonsense. Deadly Green. You know, I hear a lot of good stuff about. I just can't. You know, I just was so late jumping onto this Swamp Thing, but so many people say that Swamp Thing is the best thing that DC is making.
Swamp Thing, and I love that Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I mean they're this incarnation of Swamp Thing since since they did the whole I think it's, what is that future what's that the crossover they did, not crossover, but that event they did that brought that future whatever the hell DC did. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm old. All right, so this is new. Where are we here? See, I lost my place. Gotham City Year One, issue number 1. It is a Tom King joint. Phil Hester. Yep, I think it's going to be. Is it dark? I mean, not dark, but DC Black Label. Doesn't look like it, but it's Tom King, so I don't know. I heard it's going to be kind of adult oriented.
Man, I'm Gotham City'd out.
Gotham City out. Did you watch the TV show Gotham? I watched it for the first couple of years, I think. Then it got to the point
it was
where
on CW, right?
No, it was on what the hell was it on? It was on oh, excuse me. It was on
I'm way too snooty for CW.
it was well, maybe it was CW. I always watched it was on Fox. That's what it was. It was on Fox. But it was all right. It was like young, teenage Bruce Wayne. But it killed me once they started killing everybody off and bringing them back. Okay, y'all just, you're just killing the trope. If you kill everybody off and bring them back, it's not special anymore.
Death has to matter. Yeah, it's very important.
And we talked about earlier, Basilisk wraps up at number 12.
The B cover. The B cover to this is so good looking.
There's a B cover? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's the Ryan Sook cover I was talking about. It's I love it. I love it.
Yeah. It did devolve. Yeah, it was Future State, and thank you for that Future State. I'm like, these is all over it, man. And it did devolve. It just like, I mean, introduced that what's his name's wife, who Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett. She had a character on there, Fish Mooney. It was an interesting character for a while. Then they killed her and brought her back, and killed her and brought her back. Like, what is her contract up or something? Why are they doing this? I mean, it's just it's just ridiculous. But I did watch it for a while. I think it stayed past. It just kind of like it devolved, and it just like kind of like Fish. It just like lost its it gained an aroma after a few years.
Yeah, I'm also 2D for network television.
Network television is pretty bad though. I mean,
I don't watch
thing.
it.
Have you watched Abbott Elementary? This is like a half-hour comedy on ABC.
Oh, I've heard good things about that one.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good for a network show. It's funny. It's about teaching, and it sadly shows how sad the state that the teaching is in. But it's funny.
It is sad. That sounds depressing.
They turn it into a positive thing, So that's good. So Joker is back. Does anybody care? Is anybody going to read this?
I think I'm gonna pass, man.
Oh,
who's writing it? Who's
I
writing
think who the hell is writing this? Looks like Rosenberg. Somebody named Rosenberg.
Matthew Rosenberg, maybe. I think I might. He's writing. What's the furthest place from here? I think. So I might check it out then.
I see. That's not fair. You putting a good indie guy on here. You know what? It's like you following. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
They got him. Nope. You'll change your mind.
No more Joker books for me. That one run with Tinian was it for me. That's it. I'm done.
Man, it is Matthew Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Francesco Francavilla on the art.
Oh, come on now. One of my favorite artists too. Nope, not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it.
I know.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, you tell me how it is, and I'm not gonna do it. And speaking of not gonna do it, Miracle Man is coming back again from Marvel. what are they going to do with this guy? If they own the property, I guess maybe they have to publish a book every few years to keep the property, like Dynamite. So they're coming out every few years.
Is that true?
I think sometimes you do. That's why Dynamite comes out with a new Green Hornet book every few years. Like, oh, there's a Green Hornet book that sucks. We get to keep the property for a while longer. So I think you have to use it or lose it in some of these contracts. So yeah, Miracle Man. They got the new work. I mean, Neil Gaiman is writing it. So
looks like Jason Aaron too.
Yeah.
They got Peach Momoko.
Peach Momoko is doing art on it. So
they have her listed. They have her listed as a writer too.
Yeah, and she does a cover. She does a variant cover, a 1 in 200 cover. Good luck with that. Good luck selling 200 of those babies.
It's cool though. I like it.
It's pretty cool. What else is there? There is a variant by the Dotsons, Rachel and Terry. So there is that.
Ooh, I like the Scotty Young. I kind of want the Scotty Young.
Oh, yeah?
It's nice.
Put you up front for a second.
No, that's the wrong one. Put the Scotty Young one up. Put the cover up.
Sorry, folks. Have a bit of an allergy problem there.
Yeah, Damien, I was wondering the same thing. With all those writers they listed, I was wondering how much writing he was actually doing.
And how big is that book? Maybe it's one of those $10 books.
It was that many writers. 50-something. It's 52 pages. So it's a bigger book.
So like a 70, right. A $7.99 book probably. So it's enough to have like maybe 4 stories. Yeah.
$5.99, $6. $5.99.
Oh, a bargain! Like they're giving it away. Yeah. Well, this.
I think I want the Scotty Young cover. I think I'm gonna buy it for that.
Hope they don't. Yeah, I hope they don't mess it up either, man. Because they've been funny. I think it was some reprints. I bought of Miracle Man a couple of years ago, and Marvel put out another version of this at some point. I thought it was. I think it was a reprint of Gaiman's run from some years ago, but I don't remember. It's all a blur. It's been a while. That would be a one to the omnibuses. That's something I got into those. Now I'm really spending a lot of money now. Those omnibuses. I don't know. They're great because they're
omnibus-I.
What's that?
The omnibus-I.
Well, just omnibuses in general. I mean, just I know like Jim Mint has like a wall of omnibuses on the wall. They cost they're like $100 a piece, right? At least.
Yeah.
But they have.
But yeah, it depends.
And they're in color, and they have the whole thing. Well, and even I think they even may increase in value sometimes. Because they're limited runs, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But didn't Gaiman have something to do with who was it? The original creator of Miracle Man, the first writer. It was a British guy. I don't remember who it was. But I think that British guy. You may have heard of him, Alan Moore. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Alan Moore was the first person to write Miracle Man, and those books are still reasonably priced. All those Miracle Man books, considering how key they are. So, I don't know. At your own discretion, check it out. This is something I've been waiting for a long time, and this is from the world of Geiger.
Geiger.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Finally.
I was like, I know that. Where do I know that from? Yeah. Nice.
So it's finally coming out. I mean, it's been on the it's been talked about for a while, and I thought it was going to come out a while back, but I think it was probably delayed. Man, I'm so down with this. I think it's a limited series. Someone said ongoing, but I think limited. Then
I am looking forward to that. Yeah.
there's a Robert Love and Brad Anderson variant. I think I may have pre-ordered some of these. I feel like I did. I feel like if I didn't, I should have. I probably pre-ordered at least one of these. If not, I'll try to find one at the shop. But this is something I would definitely
I'm
have
looking.
pre-ordered.
I'm looking on T-Fall now. What's up?
Oh, you and your Tifa. And Andrea Muti has a cover also. For those of you that like their art, I know Jack, you're a fan, and I'm kind of a fan too. I'm out of the Bunny Mask school. Yeah, man, I love those go-go checks. I mean, that's something that a lot of us don't remember. Weren't around for. But that's when I first started reading DC books. They had that was like their signature. They had those checks at the top. That was like, always look for the checks at the top. You got an official DC book or something like that. I love that. Maybe DC doesn't own a patent on that. Apparently they don't, because they'd be suing their asses off if they did. And they have they have like several like veterans editions. This is one of them. This is my favorite one. This is I think, I remember now. I ordered a veterans edition. Now it's coming back to me. I ordered one of these for sure. I like the black and white contrast to that cover. That is dope. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like it too. All right, I'm in. Sold. I'll buy one.
You got it, man. It's the Geigerverse. It's the Jeff Johns Geigerverse. This is good stuff. If you're in with that, you gotta be in with this, which is Shannon Mayer is finally doing interiors as well as covers. He's been a very prolific covers artist for a long time. This is the A cover of Siren's Gate, which is going to be his. And he's done a lot of work on this too. I can't see. I predict, that this is probably going to be, unless he's just like Alex Ross, just like banging them out like there's no tomorrow. He might get delayed on this, doing all that interior art at this high caliber of quality. I don't know. I could be wrong. He could just prove me wrong. I dare him to prove me wrong, because he's doing like this is Ariel Diaz a cover here, which is kind of in the same style, but it's very cool too. That might be exclusive. Looks like it is, but it's all blurred out. I can't see whose it is.
He's doing the whole. Has he written anything else? No,
I don't
this
know.
is his for debut.
No, this is his first doing interior art and writing it. So he's writing and drawing and doing covers, but maybe it's been working on it for a long, long time, and just like been stacking the art. It would be the smart thing. This is the 1 in 10 cover that he also did. The pole dancer cover. And then there's the werewolf cover from Shannon Mayer. So yeah, I mean,
some beautiful covers on
that's
this
also
book.
1 in 10. Yeah. So he's done 2 1 in, maybe just a workaholic. That could be 2, maybe just working like, hey, I can't stop painting. I love my art so much. So man, respect.
Man, there's some nice covers.
There are. And trying to get our excitement up for Black Adam's movie, which is only in theaters, coming out pretty soon. It's this Black Adam Justice League Dr. Fate #1. I don't know about you, but I don't know. Not for me. I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it tight here. I don't think
I know.
so.
I mean, Dr. Fate has got a cool costume and everything, but he's one of those peripheral characters in the DC universe. Unless he pops up in Batman's book, I ain't gonna see him. Hey, speaking of Shock Shop, Jack, we were talking about Shock Shop earlier. Cullen Bunn, #2 is coming out. #2 is coming out, and maybe it has a flip cover. Maybe I'll figure it out. We'll see the first time. Did you read this one? Oh, the first one, I should say.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it has this Elvira-like character, like horror show host, and it shows two different, I think the same Cullen Bunn's story, but two different artists in each in either story. So I'm willing to try it again, and I'm
Alright.
willing to look at Minor Threats again as well, because Minor Threats #1 was awesome by Patton Oswalt. I bet you didn't get this one either, did you?
I did not get it, no.
So you're missing out, man. You're missing out. You say you the Dr. Fate.
I might go back and get that one.
Very cool. What?
Coolio passed away. What? There goes another from my childhood.
Wow.
59. Wow.
Damn. Another rapper gone before his time, man. Coolio. Man.
Only
That's-
59. Jeez Louise.
Wow, I didn't know he was that old. Wow. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Thought the first shot was promising, but I didn't give enough of each story. Yeah, well, I think it's meant to be kind of like in that in the mold of what's the one that just came out, Creepshow, where you just like give you this. Creepshow is pretty much just like let's watch some horrible things happen to some shitty people. Let's look at it. It's like these little short stories. You know, something's going to happen to them, and it's not much to it other than just like like this is an awful person, and some crazy stuff's going to happen to him. So I guess it's kind of like stealing from that a little bit. It's not like a really deep story, but I thought it was it was all right. It's worth another look at least. I think. Minor Threats. I think it might be $4.99 because it is. What is it on again? It's on. Let's see. It's on Dark Horse. So yeah, it's probably $4.99. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a fairly substantial book though. I mean, it's a lot to it, and a limited series. I recommend it.
I might check it out. I almost did.
Yeah, you should, man. You can get from your beloved T-Fall. You might be able to find it. Might be able to find it there. Yeah. See, Willie knows. Yeah, it was a great. And then that Captain Swab. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that got that. This is the first appearance of the Insomniac, which is this insane Batman knockoff. So if this turns into a TV property, which it may, because Patton Oswalt is involved in this. You got the first appearance of the Insomniac, and a good story
There
going
you
on.
go.
So. Hey, man, hey.
Next step, profit.
If you don't see this stuff coming, then then you look like, damn, I could have had that. Oh yeah. Tell me about it. Anytime someone younger than me dies, yeah, it does make me nervous. Yeah.
That's exactly how I always calculate. I was like, how much older are they than me? And I do the years. And if they're younger than me, I'm like, no, that really affects me because like it, you feel like it could be you.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that's sad. So Scott Snyder and my guy Francisco Francavilla is doing this Night of the Ghoul thing. So I know I should ask Jack about this. He's still in the chat. But yeah, this is this cover A here. I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to get this this cover A. So Dark Horse.
I'm gonna leave here with something.
Oh yeah. Then there is also a Tula Lotte, 1 in 10, which is kind of creepy. This is a bit of zombie side boob for you folks out there. If you're interested into that kind of thing.
Sold. Sold.
Right? I'm not here to judge.
Say no more.
Whatever you're into. And then there's another Franco Villa, 1 in 200. Now, I don't know, man. I don't know how many of these books they're planning on selling. But 1 in 200 is a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna. If I can get one for like a reasonable price, but I'm not gonna be looking for this for. I can't see this to be like $100, quite frankly.
Probably be a
Yeah.
pretty rare book, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, right, Willie. Get your T-Fall self out of here, man. Get out of here with your T-Fall. My comic shop is the Jets and the Sharks. When you're a Jet all the way. You with the Jets or you with the Sharks? Who you with? And hold
I'm with
up.
T-Paw,
You ain't
dog.
seen nothing yet. I'm sorry. 1 in 1,000 by J.H. Williams. That's just crazy. I mean, I don't think
I
even
wonder
like,
how many total copies of that.
you know, and how many retailers give me 1,000 of those Night of the Goose #1. I'm rolling the dice. I feel like circumstances today. I feel lucky. Give me 1,000 of those babies,
Tomorrow
man.
night, baby.
I know.
Let's go.
Who's playing tomorrow?
We got the Dolphins and the Bengals. So it's kind of a hard one to judge
It
what's
is a
going to
hard one to
happen.
judge. It's almost a pick 'em for me. I don't know that much about either one of them,
Yeah.
but I know they're both kind of on the rise. There's Joe Burrow still with the Bengals. Is he the
Yeah.
quarterback?
Yeah. They have not been playing so well this
He's not
season.
been.
So,
I would
yeah.
probably go with the hot quarterback, which is Tua. For that's just my non-betting self
It's
talking there.
hard for me. Hard for me to trust Hard for me to trust Tua. Then you had the whole thing where Tua probably shouldn't even been in the game last week. But yeah, we don't need to get into all that.
Yeah,
Dark Ride, what's up?
Sports handicapping is our next video coming up, so we'll be doing that then. Dark Ride #1 from who the hell is this from? This is from Josh Williamson, I want to say. This apparently is
He's got it.
Yeah.
Got an indie book.
This looks good. An amusement park. A kid gets a job at an amusement park where he thinks it's a really cool summer gig, and it just turns into a horror show. I think I might like this. I think I might get this for sure. I don't see how I missed it. I mean, I didn't pre-order it, but I'm gonna look for it. And there's a Morazzo variant.
Nice.
And there's a Boo, Sweetie Boo variant, which is kind of cool. And Trish, this is interesting here. It's a Bird City exclusive. This is Trish Forrester by herself doing this one for Bird City.
Forstner.
Was it?
Her name's weird. Her name's kind of strange. It's Forstner.
Forstner. So there's an N sound in there and a T sound. Okay. Right on.
F.
Right
There's
on.
a T. There's a T in it.
The T is silent.
Forstner.
Forstner. Substitute the T
Forced.
for an N.
No, the T is not silent. It's in there.
Forstner. No, you just add the T after the N after the T, I guess. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Or whatever. I don't want to mess her name up.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
So
I have not been watching the new Disney Plus series. I'm waiting so I can binge all of it. But I am enjoying the comic book She-Hulk right now. It is fun. I got a thing for tall green women.
Something about them, huh? So here's the Forstner. And Fleek's, is Fleek's pronounced that way? I want to mess this name up too. 1 in 25 variant. Very.
Yeah.
Very.
I think that's right.
Yeah, very Stray Dogs kind of inspired, or movie poster inspired at least. Somewhere in hell and beyond, your imagination is an adventure in horror. Welcome to it. I think I pre-ordered this one. Kaya. You know, I just noticed it's from Wes Craig, who writes and draws it. It's an adventure book, but I can't remember much else about it. But I remember reading the description. I probably ordered it because of that description alone. It's a lot of books coming, a lot of good books coming out next week too. Looks like a lot of indies and stuff. So yeah, have you heard of this one?
No, I'm reading it now.
And then there's B cover also by Wes. So yeah, I'm down with this. I don't know if it'll be anything, but I'm definitely gonna check it out.
I like that B cover.
It's cool fans. We got a Dolphins fan in the house. Uh Tua's hurt, really? Uh-oh. Let that affect your your betting, sir. Be advised.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
He was let
Oh,
back
of
in
course.
like
Oh, of course. You already know.
they
Get
should have
Jimmy the
had kicked
Greek.
in concussion protocol.
Ooh. They put him back in the game anyway, right? Because
Yeah, I was shocked they put him back in.
get back out there, son. Make that money. All that money we got invested in you. And who was this talking about earth divers? I want to say who it was, but someone told me about earth divers about a month or so ago. And this was coming up. This is this is some folks are going back in time to kill Columbus, which man, I'm in on that. Either way, you had me at kill Columbus. So yeah, do it.
Maybe we should just go back in time and hug and hold Christopher Columbus as a baby. How come we never thought about that?
Yeah. So then maybe you won't become this big rapist colonizer. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that out
Right.
loud?
Maybe Hitler just needed to be held as a baby.
Maybe if only Hitler had gotten into art school. If only those snobs at the art academy hadn't laughed. Your work is trash. Get out of here, you idiot. You never be anything. I'll be back. You will be sorry. And of course, the rest is history.
This-
I know.
Someone mentioned that, and it made me think that we're going back and killing them as a baby, and it's like, well, I'm more of a nurture, person rather than nature, and I'm like, why not go back and just make them not be an asshole, right? Just be, I don't know.
See, I kind of believe
Another
in the whole
tangent.
karmic thing, whereas if you killed him, it was probably going to happen anyway. Somebody else probably would have done it. I mean, it's nice to say you nipped it in the bud, but who knows? Somebody else probably would have just taken it because fascism was on the rise then, and maybe somebody else would have taken up the mantle other than him. Maybe somebody else would have sailed across the oceans for search of the new world, and instead of Columbus, it was bound to happen. You know, people are colonizers.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe Columbus wanted to go to art school too. No, I know uh Fidel Castro, if he was a good apparently a good middle infielder. If he had just made the Pittsburgh Pirates of the shortstop, maybe there'd be no communist Cuba. There's so many things that would have gone the other way. But no, Fidel, I'm sorry. We got this other guy coming up in the pipeline. We're gonna have to let you go. We'll be back. You will be sorry. No, so you never know. You just never know.
in inshallah, as they say.
That's right. Whatever that means. All you college,
God willing.
all you college boys, some of that college talk. Here's a B cover for the Kill Columbus book, Earth Divers by Maria Wolf. It's pretty awesome. Let's get through this. Maybe we're running
I
long
bet you
here.
Hitler. I bet you Hitler was left-handed. Let's find out.
No, that fucker was right-handed all the way. You can tell that's why his art sucked. Oh, there's some good right-handed art. I take it back. There's a lot of good right-handed artists.
No, dang it, he was not left-handed.
I know, told you. And Sweetie, Candy Vigilante. I know it's a Dynamite book, but hear me out. It could be good. This is like somehow they're related to the Candy Man or something like that. This is so yeah. I may get this because I tell you, I got this totally on a whim. I pre-ordered because I like the cover. Ninjets #1, and it was okay. I think it's the second volume of Ninjets from Dynamite. I got these girls on the cover with Catholic school girl uniforms on, like with swords and stuff, and it was a pretty decent book. So usually I'm
We're
kind of
reading
down
it.
on.
We're reading it for the story, clearly.
Oh, well, I didn't read it for the. I read it to see if it was any good. I bought it for the cover, but I'm like, wow, this is not bad, and this is a Dynamite book. Yeah, never say never. You know, so this may be good, but honestly, I gotta say it might not be good because it looks like the subject matter just might be bad. And it's kind of exploiting that whole cover of what Manny Goat, a man and goat that just came out not long ago. That had this very same cover with the Dr. Seuss cover. Who was probably trying to exploit this whole same thing.
You pick the weirdest book sometimes.
I do. You're welcome.
This is a weird one.
Damn right, man. Weird is my thing. Oh, yes. Well,
This has a
tell you,
lot of covers though. Wow.
dude, it's dynamite. It got 8 million covers. I only picked a couple because I like Josh Howard, and this is a Josh Howard cover. I have a Josh Howard signed print of a Twin Peaks poster, so I like Josh Howard. It's one of my favorite. But this is one I might look for if I do get this book. It'll probably be this cover. So if it does suck, at least I'll have a cover that I like. Year Zero, number 1. Volume 0, number 1 of 5. This is I guess the prequel to the Year Zero series that came out not long ago. I didn't finish reading it. I think I may have bought the first issue, but I didn't get farther than that. Zombie thing or something like that, I guess. Did it ring a bell for you?
No, it looks interesting. That's a cool cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I missed that flight. Whew. Man, that is rough.
Yeah.
All right. And then Rogue State, number 1. I think I may have pre-ordered this. This is from the folks at Black Mask who did Black and White. And this is kind of the same genre of unrest in the nation and people rising up and taking over and but this is a different storyline than the Black and the White storyline. This is just another chaotic world kind of a thing. I think they got some folks there. It's a different creative team too, so I'm gonna give it a shot because they've come up with some good stuff at the old Black Mask. A Legacy of Violence. This is another Cullen Bunn book. I'm gonna get. It looks good. There's a couple of different covers. Oh, Phantom says Year Zero is good. Okay, yeah, they look pretty good. I just one of those ones I missed. Then there's this is a Bjorn Barons does a cover. This may be an incentive of some sort, or maybe it's
Ooh,
exclusive.
nice.
But the one I'm gonna be looking for is one by Suspiria, or is it from? Is Suspiria like an artist? I want to say, or is it a collective? What is it? But this is obviously the House of Secrets homage cover. Love it, and it gives an attribution down there to
That is nice.
the original artist. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for that one. So yeah, and you already reached the penultimate book, folks. So, oh man, let's just get it right out of the way. Penultimate book is here, and that is Killcella. Killcella. Tell me you've heard of this. I know you've heard of this one, right?
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
I don't hear the scout books.
Well, I tell you, this is so believable too, because this is art imitating life. Something goes wrong at a multi-day rock concert. Like that could never happen, right? Talking Fire Fest on steroids. This is like some really, really crazy, like, killer cult kind of stuff goes wrong at Killcella. Already got my copy on the way, so I'll have to look for it in the store. This could be something. And the last one, just because I think that the art of David Messina is pretty nice, is Three Keys, number 1. I don't know a thing about this book. It doesn't look like it's super memorable, but I'm digging the art a whole lot. So for that reason, I just threw it on the list because it looks awesome. It looks a very, I don't know, kind of, what does that remind me of? I don't want to compare it too much, but it looks a little bit like the Dotsons, a little bit like Allred, Mike Allred, and Mike and Laura Allred. So I love that style. I love that it's a clean style, and I like that. That's something I aspire my heart to look like, something like that. And I like when people have a tight style like that. It's very it's very unique to the comic book. You couldn't do this in anything else, but I love this kind of artwork. So there you have it, folks.
It's nice. I love
Ran
that
a little
cover.
bit
I really
long.
do.
I gave you misdirection to the wrong stream, but you came through anyway, and I sure appreciate that.
Shout out to everybody that found the right stream, man.
Shout out to
Good work,
everybody, and
everybody.
apologies to those who didn't. Don't give up on me.
Tune in.
I won't do it again.
Tune in next for the next mystery.
Yeah, next week I'll make sure I click the right button. Don't push the wrong button. So you got a thing on Friday. Talk about that again. What's that? You got your 500th giveaway.
500 sub giveaway, 6:30 Central Time, 4:30 West Coast Time, 7:30 East Coast Time. Giving away a bunch of great slabs. If you would like a shot at the CGC 9.8 Gleason slab, you do need to get over to my channel and comment on the announcement video. Hashtag 500 subs. Everybody who does that gets a chance to win this one, and then tune in live to maybe win some other shit. So yeah, if you're around, definitely check it out.
Yes. Hey, be there or be square as a mofo. All right, I'll be there.
That's right.
I won't be winning anything because no nepotism here. I'll just be here for
support
my son.
I say it ain't on it. It's copacetic. Everything is good. It's how we do things here.
Yeah, so show up for that, folks. And next week we'll be back here again, God willing, and the creek don't rise. And I don't make the wrong stream, but please forgive me. I know I said it before, but man, I appreciate you guys stopping by. You're all awesome. You're all great, and
yes, great chat. Damien, Phil, Willie, Owlsboro Snake, definitely Brian, LCS, all the homies, man. Love seeing y'all every week.
Adiza, Jack, all you guys, man.
Can't forget Adiza. We on this.
I know exactly. That's your kindred spirit right there. All right, folks. It was bedtime for some of us. Some of us, it's time to go out into the night and do our feeding. Oh, did I say that out loud? No.
I'm about 10 minutes past my bedtime. Let's go. I'm ready.
You got the sleepy
Bye,
weed
Janet.
eyes.
Bye, Janet.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night.